everyone, how are you? I'm Kate in Fantasylands, and this is the Bookworm Challenge where I have to do and read absolutely everything in Genshiниmpact. And hi, Skara! How are you, Skara? I haven't seen you in a while. Can I hear myself also? You know that I always have to check my... Okay, I think it's fine. Okay. Anyway. Today, the Bookworm Challenge. I am 99% healthy again after a very long sickness, after another sickness, and I'm fine now, mostly. So, I want to do lots of things today for my Bookworm account, and the biggest thing is that I want to do Albedo's story quest. Okay? Yes, I can unlock it. You know, before the stream, I never checked if I had actually, if I actually can unlock the story quest at all. And I should have. Yeah, I'm very glad that I can actually see it. So, wait. I don't know why, but I feel like my microphone today is really weird, like extremely weird. Anyway, I hope it's fine, and if anyone says that it's not fine, I will try to fix it, even though I don't think I'll be able to. Then, today, Albedo's quest. That will be the primary objective of the stream. Let me start. I almost forgot. I haven't done absolutely anything yet while I was talking, so it's fine. The timer for the challenge. After the story quest, which as I remember it was quite short, I will try to do as many bookwormy things as possible because this week is the last full week before the next patch. So next week I will already be on next mode, next patch mode. So it will be very interesting. Anyway, yeah, let's start it. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember everything from this quest, but I do remember quite a lot from when I did it. And when I did it a long time ago for the first time, I was very excited about it because, okay, when I started, I didn't know who Albedo was because I didn't start in the beginning when he came out, and obviously I've missed his actual event and stuff. But later on, I got to know about him and I got super interested in him as a character. And I was very excited to do his quest after I watched a video on YouTube with a cutscene with him. And that cutscene was from the event that I hadn't played through. It wasn't from the real quest, so I was personally a bit disappointed with his quest when I actually played it through. I don't know if I will be disappointed at the same amount today as I was before, now that I will be replaying it, but we shall see. Let's see if I've learned something new interesting or managed to notice something new. Let's go. Traveler Observation Report. Princeps Cretaceous Chapter Act 1. Let's go. Oh my... Wait, give me just 1 minute. I did something very stupid. Okay, almost ready. Every single time while I put the stream that it will start soon, I get ready with everything I will need for the stream, like, because this is a bookworm challenge where I have to do everything. I can't find it. I have to have a notebook, or I don't know what I've done already in game. And I forgot to prepare absolutely anything today. I mean, I am an airhead, so there we go. Okay, at 11 minutes, we finally start Albedo's quest. Okay. The rumored alchemist in Mondstadt. Go to Mondstadt's alchemy store. You arrive at Timaeus' alchemy store in Mondstadt one day to stock up on adventuring supplies. But here you encounter someone altogether unexpected. Let's go. I forgot. It just had such a huge flashback. When I was playing this for the first time, I was expecting to see Albedo. I mean, it's his quest, and I was like, "What's sucrose?" And literally, my brain did absolutely the same thing today.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Also, if there is some problem with the audio, please tell me. I don't know why today I even recorded a bit, and I feel like my microphone is very weird today. So if there is a problem, just tell me.
Wait, are these two... Oh! Hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus? No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
Was he out to play TCG or... No, he was with Albedo to do his experiments?
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store.
Yes.
If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
Yeah. No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo. There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Not a name I'm familiar with. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the traveler saying this after literally everything? Like the trial, everything with Durin? I think I might have heard of him somewhere. I think.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps them to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal! Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help. My knowledge of alchemy stops at basic crafting.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make me stronger? Can he make Paimon stronger? Okay, I am pretty sure that when I played, I actually chose Paimon. And then she was like, hey! So, can he make me stronger?
I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And... sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Okay.
Sucra... My apologies. I don't really know how else to describe him.
I should have waited for Paimon to finish. I'm so sorry.
If I could sketch you his portrait, I would. But my pencil strokes are no match for his.
I
Anyway,
missed it.
let's go and look for Albedo.
These lines that appear just out of nowhere. Because I'm so anxious to, you know, make sure that I talk with absolutely everyone. So I don't miss something for the Bookworm Challenge. I miss something else for the Bookworm Challenge. Okay. Let's find them. Joe, I'm so sorry. Oh, the event is already...
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I completely forgot that Rosario was even here. But she's here to look at Albedo, yeah. She was suspicious of him a tiny bit or something like that, right? Hi, Waffle! Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Rosario is such a mood sometimes.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
Whoever I was... Okay. You got a new girlfriend, she's wild. She told you that stop talking to other girls or she would smash your head against the keyboard, and as well as you can see, there is no keyboard anymore, is there?
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Bye, Barbara. Rosario is such a bully sometimes.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain, or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
It's very interesting to me that we actually get to see Rosario first in Albedo's quest. Like, I don't know why, but I thought she would be a character from an event exclusive thing where she gets introduced there, and then we get to see her into a story quest, but obviously not. Hi, Skara. I already said once hi. I don't know if you heard me. How are you?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you, the honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
Well, this one does.
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo. We're investigating the truth of this world.
But you're only a traveler. I doubt you have any great skill in alchemy. Whatever. I had a notion of who you were seeking. If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious. You're more like a detective.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Did you know sisters in church are great cooks? No? I did not know that.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Oh, there's a chest right there. I've come now to Dragonspine on this account so many times. How did I not notice this?
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
They go to the kitchen and boil the hell out of everything. That's one hell of cooking. Also, I've forgotten that Rosaria is actually one of the very few people that actually probe a tiny bit more into Paimon. Like, why can you do this? I know that the Traveler also has, like, a line that talks about Paimon's pocket dimension. But it's interesting. Interesting that Rosaria is so on point. Not interesting at all that Paimon responds the way she does. She's always able to slipperily get out of any conversation about her. Badumts.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Have to fight this? Oh, I should have changed number.
Eeny, miny, mo. By royal decree.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Okay, she did fear the dark. Okay, let's change to Amber because the whole quest is actually in Dragonspine.
Outrider Amber.
Let's go, let's go. Wait, there is still a wall here, actually. Wait, did I get lost? I got lost again. Honestly, I have to return more often to Dragonspine and just trying to understand everything. Oh my, I got lost with the tracks right here. Never mind.
Let's move.
Did I just read? Okay. I went exactly the way I came from. If you have not noticed, my sense of orientation is like -10. Okay. Now I'm on the right track. Do I even need elemental sight? I can literally see them in the snow.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
You have no idea what scientists have found out recently. Scientists have confirmed that people who breathe air live longer. I should hope so.
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilichurls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them.
Okay.
Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
I didn't have to go so overboard with them.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
He was just painting them, right?
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilichurls unfinished.
You were painting hilichurls? I thought you were painting a landscape.
What's up with painting hilichurls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
To be fair, his painting is pretty nice. It's so cute. But the painting he did of what did he paint? Was it him? He painted himself on that small doodle thing for Columbina, right? That was almost like an oil painting. Wow, this one looks like super cute, but very avant-garde.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilichurls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
You really went into it.
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Streaming stopped for you? Okay, Waffle. Sorry. My throat. Okay, Waffle, I don't know if you can still hear me or not, so I will write as well, but apparently there is some problem with YouTube. I've been getting messages about it on the channel dashboard. Might be YouTube. I will just write. Might be YouTube issue. According to... Wait, I'm looking at it right now. According to YouTube, they've already fixed some kind of live stream disruption thing, but I don't know. On my end, I don't have any problem, so I can't really help. And hi, Irona. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day as well. Anyway, let's see. Yes, Rosari is already getting out of here because Albedo is going to talk a lot.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Yeah.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things.
Did you hear about your own trial? It's so weird to play these things out of order.
I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct. You are worthy of your scholarly reputation. But I still don't understand to this day why would he immediately jump to that conclusion? Like, oh, you're an amazing person. You must not be from here.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Your research? I'm not sure I understand.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
I came in another world, bro, Gundhard. Yeah, but don't you think it's... Like, I understand that he knows a lot of things, considering who he is, everything he knows from the Hexen Circle. I'm not surprised that he knows about all these things. But to look at someone and be like, huh, you came from another world, right? It's a bit suspicious for me. And I think when I first played it, I was like, is it the clothes? Because that's the one thing that really sets us apart in Teyvat. I bet that with the next Archon quests, because we'll be getting a new outfit for the Traveler, maybe we'll find out something new about the clothes as well. And maybe some clue about this.
Whoa, you want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
I just realized that Ruka Teyvat is actually the only other person who practically takes a branch and makes life out of it.
You can do that?
Why does Barbie and Ken don't have kids? I don't know. Aren't there toy Kens? Because Ken came in another box. Yeah, the social isolation. That would do it. Okay. Alchemy really is miraculous. Alchemy really is useful as well.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So I am an object of research? Honestly, when this quest first started, this whole exchange set me up for so many expectations. And as I already said in the very beginning, I was a bit disappointed with this whole quest.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger, and what's in it for me?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Okay. Wait, who was looking at... Ah, yes, Rosario was still looking at us.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
No, we'll be fine, Rosaria. Believe me, nothing so interesting will happen. Okay. The first experiment. Elements. On Dragonspine, Mondstadt. Head to the test site. After finding Albedo, Rosaria leaves on her own. You chat with Albedo and discover the objective of his research. To use alchemy to cause a seed from another world to sprout and flourish. To better understand the otherworldly life forms, Albedo states his desire to observe you and to perform some experiments in the process. Yeah. Okay, let's go to his place. Oh, wait. Yeah, I have this box. It looked a bit different and I thought maybe I haven't already got it, but I have.
Right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Poor Hilicheros. Do you think Hilicheros fear the dark? Just think about where they end up at the end of their lives. In those dark holes. Beneath the chasm, for example. Do you think they are afraid while the darkness surrounds them in their final moments?
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
Hi to the new people. I hope you're having a lovely day.
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life in Teyvat would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Doesn't seem like you understood, Paimon. That's what I want to know.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board. You've seen through Paimon's ulterior motives.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy-related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person.
And this is the line that made me think again, that it's the outfit that makes him think that the traveler is not from this world. My favorite character? I don't have one. I'm sorry, it's impossible to choose. I have 4. My 4 favorite characters are Nahida, Furina, Clorant, and Novilette. Those 4, I can't choose among them.
How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A 4th stomach? Things of that nature.
I've forgotten about this question. This one made me chuckle before as well. No, I am... As far as I know, I'm not a Time Lord to have a second heart, and nor a cow to have a 4th stomach. No, not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is... connected to your body in some way?
Yeah, she's my floating balloon. Oh, you love Florence too? She's awesome. I love her so much. Extra harf, I'm a space marine.
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
Yeah, they have. Like, I'm not a biologist, but they have like something very complicated going down there. Hi Shaya, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day too. Okay. I met Paimon on my travels, but the truth is, I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Technically, yes, because she brought us to the statue of the Seven, and I don't think that was so coincidental.
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Okay. When I played this quest on my main account a long time ago, he said that he wants to see my elemental powers, and you know, he will bring slimes and so on. I was still playing with the Traveler, okay? And she was my main character at that time. I still didn't have pretty much anything else. And or at least I think so. Or maybe I put her in the party or something like this. I have no idea. Anyway, I had a Traveler, pretty sure. And I was thinking, what if I defeat all these slimes without any elemental energy? And I did, and he was like, wow, elemental powers.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
No, oh my... If they're like the one in Jingsa village, can you imagine how much talking that would be?
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Oh my god! Someone else did it with physical attacks only too, just to see? I don't know, this seems like a hassle. As long as I'm not being battered around by hydro mimics.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Okay, this time I will show him elemental powers.
Close your eyes. Observe.
I won't be so rude to obey this time around.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Kerplunk! Go, bear!
Observe. Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
I get my character to be strong. Oh my, it's plenty
To dust!
Okay.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
I unlocked the core memory for you. That's awesome. Go, Baron Bunny indeed. My only kind of leveled character for Pyro on this account.
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Not a scratch, just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl? Or will it crystallize my stomach? Those both sound so weird.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Amber is so cute, you should start maining her. Good luck. Oh, what is a draw?
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
Uh-huh.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring, but as far as I remember, absolutely nothing happens.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay, let's go.
Let's dance.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Oh, wait, I have to actually read through this. Shaya made a Python reference. Oh, okay, so that's why I don't get absolutely anything that... A what reference? I think everyone lost the plot. Wait. I have to read absolutely everything, including this item, so where am I? Star Silver Catalyst, a quest item. Star Silver ore collected along the way. It looks similar to regular Star Silver, but upon closer inspection by Albedo, it can be used as an alchemical catalyst. Wait, was that the bird I just hit?
Ready?
I have absolutely no idea what's happening.
Get him!
Observe.
No, destroy the crystal!
Close your eyes.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What? I was so sure that Aino's skill would work like a charm. Okay, good to know. Snow mages are... cryo mages are not
This one.
scared of Aino.
Usable with a bit of polish.
will protect us.
Oh, Waffle. Oh, Waffle, I don't know how to say this. I realized just now that it's Monty Python. The first time I read your comment, I read only
I wonder
Python
when
for
I'll be
some
as
reason,
tall as
and
my
I was
big
thinking
sister.
of the
Let's
I was thinking
dance.
of the programming language, and I was like, yep, I have absolutely no idea about anything of this.
What luck.
Okay.
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
It's all the same of these, right? Yes, 3. Let's go to the camp. No, not die. No, I don't want to kill Flint today. He survived yesterday when I was almost dead. He should be alive.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Oh, we have. He likes TCG. Dragonspine music is so good that you're about to cry. It is absolutely phenomenal. I love it.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Rational? I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related. Now, just listen to me for a second. This is going to sound crazy, but Columbina, you know, we already know her ascension materials, that they're going to be from the slimes. We also know that Furina also uses those slime things for her ascension. And they're both, well, they're not exactly human in the... I mean, Furina is human now, but you know the whole story with the Oceanids and everything else. So, you know, maybe there is some kind of connection between slimes and creatures that are not so human on Teyvat, so why not the Traveler as well?
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
Sure, Timaeus, sure. Oh, Shaya, you're drawing while you watch my streams? That's awesome, thank you.
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
It will be difficult, Timaeus, but sure.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements.
You mean we're slimes? Got it? No, I'm not saying this. I'm saying that a lot of beings that we know about in Teyvat are closer to being elemental life forms, which slimes are. So if one day they made a conspiracy theory that everything is a slime, you know, maybe that will be the first conspiracy theory I believe.
A cryoregis vine, or even a whopper flower might be a better analogy. but tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world.
Wait, I just realized something, that Timeos now knows that we are from another world. I thought that the traveler was keeping that kind of hush-hush in the beginning, at the very least. And Timeos is just some random guy you play TCG with, let's be honest. Venti was a slime before he became an Archon? Wasn't he more... He looked more like a Sealy to me. Your favorite slime is the Dendro one? I actually don't like the Dendro slime at all. They always scare me. When I least expect them, they jump at me.
If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it definitely would be.
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
He was a wisp. Yeah, we don't really know what he was, right? But from my understanding, he was... I'm not sure, to be honest. You're underestimating Timeos. He's an ultimate blockade from using alchemy table. Yeah, he is. That he is. We know that Venti is actually connected to the Shade of Time, and there is still so much that we don't know about him. He is definitely going to be very lore relevant from now on as well. He's hiding so many secrets. The slime thing is just a joke I made, okay? But he won't stop being relevant, and we will... I've been very suspicious of him from the very beginning, and I will not stop being suspicious of him anytime soon.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Oh yeah, and I was so disappointed when I couldn't click on anything here. But it's very nice that he took his cute painting of the Hilichurros with him. Absolutely nothing, right? That we can... Yeah, we can just talk with them. Oh, wait. Timeos even brought his thing here.
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
Yeah, I know that from the story he begins as something like a wind spirit or a wisp or something that at least stylistically looks like a Sealy. And then he becomes the human form that we know because of that other person who actually gave their life, you know, for the freedom of Mondstadt. However, I don't trust him. I still don't think that this explanation, this wording, wind spirit or anything like this is accurate enough. Like, think about The name escaped. My brain literally just died. Flins, the character that I'm literally using all the time on this account. Flins, we know for sure. He is a Fae. Even if we don't know so much about Faes, we know for sure that this is the terminology that is used for him. And for Venti, I am not sure that I would say that this is a terminology, a kind of elemental being that we know actually exists in the world. I don't know if that makes sense at all or not. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what Timeo said because he completely forgot, but I've listened to it.
I've just tried some. It's in line. Remember to keep calm at all
This is
times.
the
I'll be
same as
noting
before,
down all
though. Okay. Let's drink the potion. Or, well, read about it. Experimental potion, a quest item. A potion that Albedo made using alchemy. Despite its unusual color, Albedo insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it would not cause any adverse side effects. Let's use it.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity.
It's
The
burning me, but
wanton
sure.
cruelty.
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
You would trust Venti with your life? Oh, I don't mean that Well, I do mean that I do suspect him a tiny bit. I don't think he's a bad guy, but I do think that he's hiding way too much. Yeah. Flames related to Aranaras and the other elemental beings? Absolutely. My point is that we have like a definition for each of these things. We know what an Aranara is, we know what a Fae is. Well, we don't know too much about Faes yet, but we know that they exist. I've never heard of like a race of wind spirits with that specific terminology. That's the only thing I am trying to say. Okay. This is still the same. Let's go.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit. Wait, you drank this?
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subject? What about the risk to you?
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
I found this so rude when I heard it for the first time. Yeah, you're just as boring as the rest of us.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, You can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience, because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyro-regisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it. Still seems like there is another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now.
Why does he sound so excited?
Oh, having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
But to be honest, actually the Traveler is probably the one that I would say is the least related to elemental life forms. Her body seems to be more like a vessel for those powers, if that makes sense. Considering that she literally absorbs all the abyss, she touches a statue of the Seven, she gets the elemental power from there. She is more like literally an empty vessel that can collect as much elemental power as possible. Even all of it, probably at this point.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Or maybe now I could look at the things. Yeah, it was now that I could look at everything. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? It wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? But I want to touch it! Oh. Okay, you know, as I said, this quest is just a tad bit disappointing for me. But when I think about how good the quest with the trial was, Albedo's office there, that's what I expected here, basically. That was so awesome. Potato, you and your mouth. Does my voice sound a bit weird? I've been worrying about my microphone today. Wait. Yeah, observe. A board with some incomprehensible experimental reports stuck onto it. Still, you can tell that progress is being made on those experiments. Yeah, but I have absolutely no idea what these things mean. What are these circles? They look a bit like beach balls. A shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
You realize that Albedo had to make someone bring all of this here for him? Do you think he made Timaeus do all the work? Potato is Paimon. Okay, I got it. Okay, Timaeus. Wait, is it... Yes, the second experiment, the world, in Dragonspine Mondstadt. Talk to the returning Albedo. After experiment begins, Albedo first checks your elemental flow. The result is that both your internal and external elemental flows run smoothly, and that there is nothing unusual about them. These results seem very normal indeed, but according to Albedo, this is something to be happy about.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads... couldn't make heads or tails of anything. Your things aren't very... Your things aren't very organized. So rude, no.
Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Teyvat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again? I drank my fill, thanks.
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, sorry, I just can't do this. Paimon, you give it a shot.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
Kinda. Paimon, you're even more suspicious than Venti, please.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Alchemists certainly have active imaginations. Sure you're not just peckish?
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Is this the only time where Paimon was more excited about something that wasn't food?
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I know what you're getting at. I will save you a fin or two. Why is she so rude? I will save you a fin or two. I know what you're getting at.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
He's just as rude to Timaeus.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Paimon doesn't want to give him even a tiny bit.
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
You made a character inspired by Albedo. His name is Shane and studies medicine and life. That's cool. Wait. Why can I already talk to him? I haven't made this recipe. I literally just got her.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
Yeah, I don't have it, Albedo.
An elemental life form from another world. As soon as we have strong evidence, this may end up subverting a lot of alchemical theories. Albedo's research will see huge progress.
Okay, oh, yes, I have to cook. It was this one. Recipe Sunshine Sprat increases all party members' shield strength by 20 to 30% for 300 seconds. In co-op mode, this effect only applies to your own characters. A detailed step-by-step recipe for making Sunshine Sprat. Okay. And... oh, it looks actually pretty cool. Let's cook it. He's sleeping lonely, but he's kind and smart. Cool. Sounds interesting. Okay, let's give the delicious dish to Albedo.
That was fast. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy.
Wait, was it possible for me to give him bad food? I would have wanted to see his reaction. Oh, Waffle, you have to go early today? Okay. Have a nice night and see you another time. Thank you for joining today. I wanted to give him bad food to see just what he would say.
As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
Wait, weren't Kandrians using alchemy for food? I think in the last quest with Rerir... well, not the last quest anymore, but when we were talking about Rerir in the memories that never made manifest, he was explaining about the food in Kandria and that they were using alchemy for it, no?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened.
Yeah, he just wanted us to feed him, but sure.
And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
You're Paimon's new favorite. Not often that Paimon gets this much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Waffle, you managed to steal #1 in the last minute. Well, that's just awesome luck, I guess.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago!
So much for Paimon getting all the things she wants.
But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
I'm sorry, Albedo, I clicked before you finished.
There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch.
Okay.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Yes, Paimon, he made us feed him so we can continue doing his job. Makes sense, right?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
We used so much elemental sight in the beginning of the game, and then they kind of stopped using it.
An interesting term. Compelling. See what you can find. I'll be over here.
Okay, Albedo, I will do all your work for you.
This must be electrohypostasis powder.
Where is the other one? I'm starting to really think I might be blind. Oh, I found it.
The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it. Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Elemental Sight is great. You left old hunting reputation quests with finding enemies and using Elemental Sight. I had mixed feelings about it. Sometimes I loved it, and other times I was like, I am still so weak, Genshin. And most of my time has already been spent just searching for the boss. And I failed so many of them in the beginning. But I didn't have any characters at all. So it got better. Okay, let's give him his things.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks.
You barely do the reputation quest. I tend to forget about them too, to be honest. I try to as much as I can, but yeah, I fail most of the time.
I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment.
After you didn't get Scaramouche, you sort of fell out of Genshin. Understandable. Look, I currently have a very complicated system for wishing, in which makes sure that I never kind of end up in that situation. So, but I understand how it is. Because the first character I really wanted was Furina, and I didn't get her. And I got Diluc instead. And I was very, very, very sad. But I continued playing. Sino and Scaramouche were your last two characters on your wish list, and they put them together at the same time? You with no wishes? Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot.
I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end. How do I get off this train, though?
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope.
And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Nope. And sounds like we're still on the superpower test.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Okay.
An elemental life form from another world. As soon as we have strong evidence, this may end up subverting a lot of alchemical theories. Albedo's research will see huge progress.
Very nice for Albedo. I don't think that's his biggest interest, but sure. The third experiment. Life in Dragonspine Mondstadt. Head to the location of the next experiment. After the elemental flow tests, Albedo asks you to display any special, otherworldly abilities you may have, though nothing comes of this. Still, Albedo's interest in you has not waned in the least. Okay, where do we have to go? Alhaitam was your first 5-star and you wanted him, so you joined a few days before his banner came out. And did you get him? Ah, he was your first 5-star. I am not putting enough of my brain into the chat. Okay, that's awesome then. Okay, let's go. I actually have... Did we fight the boss or something?
Observe.
With Albedo?
Be silent.
I don't remember how this whole quest ends. I remember that there was a cutscene, but it was so tiny and I was expecting another cutscene, so... I was a bit disappointed and I have absolutely no memory what it was.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Oh, poor Churros. Wait, even higher? Where am I supposed to go? You got Furina 2 days before she left? Oh, that's awesome. When I wished for her, I didn't have enough and I had to wait for her rerun to finally get her. Oh, okay.
You want us to jump from up here?
This is an awesome shot though, look at it. It's so beautiful, just like this. Some stranger gave you crystals? Oh, that would scare me as well. Honestly, I wouldn't use them. Cutscene? Sounds like coaching? Really?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
We'd better have a better method. That's not very reassuring if we don't.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake.
So I'll just glide?
I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us.
Can I teleport?
Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
My kind of experiment. This is actually less stressful than the superpower part.
Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
You use them all? I would never touch them. I don't want anyone to send me anything. Please, no thank you, ever. The anxiety alone will kill me. I hope it never happens to me, honestly.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
Oh, thank you, Albedo.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Okay. Can I teleport somewhere? I want... If I have to repeat the whole thing, it will be stupid, but I want to try. No! Challenge failed!
Without limitations, some of us would be... No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment.
Well, it's not what choice
For
I
me,
make.
Then if you would, please.
Okay, let's do it the intended way, not the way I want. I'm so disappointed. There is even a particular path you have to follow. My desire to do not as I am told is just so high right now. There you go, Albedo. I did it exactly as Teyvat wanted me to do it.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. If it turns out that the natural laws of Teyvat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Teyvat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended.
Sorry. I started speaking before he stopped. I actually have no memory whatsoever what the unusual specimens were.
Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own.
Gold? Gold as the metal or Rhine daughter? Petrified trees, I'm not surprised. Considering everything with the ley lines, we can use the teleportation points and everything. And a sun 8 times the size of our own? Also not surprising to me. As I said, the Traveler seems almost like a vessel that kind of collects all kinds of energy in itself. So this wouldn't surprise me at all.
The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
I just realized just how much Albedo has changed. He seems almost... I don't want to sound awful to him, but he seems almost like the doctor here. Well, I care about the experiment and absolutely nothing else, right? But he grows so much more affectionate, I would say, towards the Traveler, and towards other people as well in later patches.
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
He's going to check how smart we are. Just like you? About what? To think Hilicheros were once people, it is so sad. Yeah. To think what Alice wants to do with Hilicheros is creepy.
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Okay, I think this was like a boss battle. Ooh, the final experiment, Withering Glory, on Dragonspine Mondstadt. Head to the location of the intelligence test. As the experiments proceed, Albedo obtains more and more data related to you, and the alchemy he envisages begins to take shape. Finally, after a simple test of your physical capabilities, the experiments draw to a close. They are losing their memories, and when they're about to die, seeing glimpses of the past. Oh, I don't think Hilicheros are boring, and I don't think you're boring either. You're selling yourself short. I think Hilichero lore is very well made. They're incredibly interesting and tragic. Absolutely tragic. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to go all the way here? What's the best way to get there? Oh my, I was literally... Okay, maybe from here it would be easier. I was literally there yesterday. I don't know if you remember. Okay. Let's come from this side this time. These guys are just having a contest here. Let's not disturb them. Please, Flins, do not die today. What's this? Okay, I'll take just a very short detour. What's this? Okay. Is this like a mini challenge that I randomly stumbled upon? I don't know why, but I'm getting all tense. Like, I'm expecting something bad to happen. This is not a silly. Ah, okay, it was just a chest.
Perhaps
It's
these
not
treasures
like a
might be of
stone,
utility
like
to
a
you on your
frost
journey.
Launcher would just
Please.
jump me.
I insist.
It will give me a chest if I follow. I got it. Sorry, I was literally so tense, keeping my eye on it like it was some kind of a monster lurking in the darkness. Didn't look at chat. Okay. Let's go. You want to replay Genshin story so badly? Don't do it with a bookworm challenge. It's only for very crazy people.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
No problem. Wouldn't a written test suffice?
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, You should be able to activate the mechanism in the center.
Oh, yesterday... Wasn't I passing through here? Yeah, and I was thinking, I've done this puzzle in the past. Why can't I find where it starts? It was part of this quest.
As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at this. Where there is a will, there is a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Let's go. So the near... It is the same one. Oh, it's with the Sealies? Okay.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
You start as well. No, I should have started earlier. Oh, challenge completed. I got it on the first try. That's extremely surprising. Yeah, the fire Sealies. I love Sealies so much. I want Genshin to put normal Sealies back in the game.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
To dust.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Be silent. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Yay.
Let the show begin.
The other one, was it up there? I'm actually surprised that the quest is so long. I remember it being super short. I thought I would be able to do many other things for the Bookworm challenge today, but I already have like around 20 minutes left. Where is the other Sealy? Am I blind? No, I saw it. I saw it. Seriously? Now I have to glide from there again, right? Or was it just some kind of bad luck to not be able to? No! Shy. Maybe I wasn't paying as much attention to the dialogue as now. Yeah, bro. Maybe I was paying attention, but I do have to read absolutely everything now, like all of these things as well. When I played for the first time, I played like a normal human being. You know, I listened to the dialogue, but I didn't really go every single time to the quest thing or read every single item and so on. And I am doing lots of theorizing and stuff. So maybe that's it. I got this. And Shaya, good luck with your anatomy things. Wait, why are you attacking me here? No, 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 no. Amber.
Let it rain.
Close your eyes.
Oh,
Observe.
Has no chance against Amber. Where did my Sealy go? There you go, Mr. Sealy. Genshin lore is cool, yeah, absolutely. It is so well taught.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey, explaining things
for Paimon. I start to think that Albedo just wanted us to do all his job while he was doing his own stuff. Amber absolutely the goat in this instance.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
Yes, let's go.
What's this?
Unfamiliar patterns. I feel like I've seen these before.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets.
Yeah, Shaya, it might be.
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
See you soon. I take it I passed the intelligence test.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the result of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Again, like last time, I completely forgot about her.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean? He has ulterior motives?
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments?
Well, this is not my first rodeo in games. Compared to Dragon Age Origins, if you've ever played it, this is a walk in the park.
I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping him with his research. I don't think he's a bad person.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here.
Do we ever get confirmation what these symbols are? I think after I did this quest, I completely forgot about them.
Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat.
Thank you, Rosaria. That means a lot to me.
Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Maybe she just lacks security. I forgot to read it. Okay. Observe picture. Like Albedo's various experiments, the symbols here make no sense. Hopefully his research into these symbols will bear fruit all the same. I still don't know if we ever get like a confirmation what these things are about. I almost jumped into the pit again. Got to be more careful.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Not really. It's a lie. Quite literally, by a sister no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job.
He's literally one of the people of Favonius. I mean, one of the Knights of Favonius. Rosaria should have trusted him from the beginning.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go.
They look a bit like the symbols in Sumeru? Do they?
But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it?
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the gods will know. Perhaps.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle.
Well, to be honest, now that I think about it, Teyvat has absolutely no problem with you staying within Teyvat. You can mention the natural laws of this world or whatever, and you can be an outlander on Teyvat. It's kinda when you leave when the problems start.
The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
Oh, it's so pretty.
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It was beautiful. It was so short-lived, though.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness.
That is so wise.
So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't withered just yet. But I wonder how my brother is.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So, I'm a helpful specimen?
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure. Even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean?
So thinks. His eyes look kinda red in his shading. Of Albedo? Really?
Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Yes, but that's not going to be a problem. Don't worry, Albedo. I hope I haven't spoken too soon. Can you imagine? Much later, he actually becomes something that we need to fear about. I mean, he is the creation of Brian Daughter, and I don't trust her at all, and for the wrong reasons. You know, she's dangerous. And I wonder what she wants to achieve with Albedo. Or if she still has some kind of designs with him. I wouldn't be surprised if she just doesn't care about him at all, to be honest. But, nevertheless. It's already so late. I thought that I would have, like, maybe at least half an hour after all of this to do just all kinds of bookwormy stuff. You know, I have to read so many things from the archives that I haven't read through yet. But I guess today won't be that day. I think I'll just stop here for today. I still feel like this quest needed just a tiny bit more. I guess I got my wish when we got the trial and everything. The end dialogue is amazing. The end dialogue I adore. I love it. But I wanted more of that and less of the fetch quests we did all around Dragonspine. I mean, Dragonspine is amazing, but you get my point. Anyway.
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you liked the live stream. I do stream every day from Monday to Friday usually, unless I decide to get so sick I can't do anything. So I hope to see you another day as well. And yes, I will be stopping here for today. It's just too late to start anything at all at this point in time. So yeah. Still a bit disappointed with the quest, but it was okay. It was okay. Anyway, thank you so much for joining today and chatting and everything. And oh my whole notebook fell. And I hope to see you another day. Bye bye for now.
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
The Vision Hunt decree. Did something bad happen again?
He who wishes to peer into